Hello, hello, hello. Here we are testing this out. I haven't played since I stopped updating it. And I have no clue if this setup works because this is actually a different OS. It's the same OS. I just happened to change it. So, let's see what we've got here. Going to take me a bit to get reused to the controls. Good. Number lock, everything's good. Okay. This is a debug character. This is with size 9 cities and size 4 spacing in between them. So you can see size 9 city, pretty hefty. I think size 8 might even work, and I'm going to probably try to see if I can't make size 8 happen. Because that's a little larger than I really prefer, since I have so much that's actually spread out. Okay. I forced an anthill to spawn. Don't know if that's the only one, but the purpose of this video is to simply check things like that. Oh. Right. Yeah, that's the only one, so that should be a regular anthill. Did they ever fix anthills? Yeah. They don't go down more than one level. Queen chamber. Yeah, they didn't quite fix it, apparently. Hi, queen. Hi, queen. Hi, queen. Oh, God. Right. Fire ant. Forgot I made him spawn in the beginning. Okay, so that was the test. It's working. I think I'm actually going to give it a C. What it looks like with size 8 cities and 5 spacing. Maple Valley, good test. And again, debug character. As you can see, no bugs here. Debug character. The purpose of the debug character is to have average stats and to be able to kill with impunity, see farther, be self-aware. You know, it's a debug character. Lumberjack is just a convenient middle ground. Or at least I would consider it a fairly neutral character with enough strength to go out and do stuff. Yeah, this actually looks pretty good. With the exception of cities should be a smidge larger. Yeah, a smidge larger would be nice. Okay, good. They are size 4 and 9 still. Let's do 5 and 9. I don't know. I do know that the size of the city seems to have a pretty fair impact, as well as the spacing, on how the map gem actually decides it's going to do things. So, yeah, that's a very big difference. Size 5 cities as well seems to make a big difference. See how there's absolutely nothing here? It's kind of silly. Yeah, kind of silly. So let's delete that. And let's make size 4 9 cities. Our little lumberjack is still being lumbery. Yeah, you see the big variety that wasn't there now is. I'm actually a little disappointed. It looks like some things, like, say, farms, are not spawning properly. Or mansions, but I have no clue what's up with mansions these days. Okay. It may be a matter of me having to readjust my spawns. Now when I debug and I teleport to a new map region to see what's happening, The reason why I go diagonally like I did is so that I can very clearly see where one stops and the other starts. This should be a swamp grove, and it is. You can tell because it actually looks like it might belong in a swamp. It's a little heavily forested, but it kind of looks like it belongs. So, yeah. Swamp grove, full of swamp. Mega city over there, there's a farm, so they can spawn. So I did have them at 0 minimal spawns, and I do still try to keep them as low as possible. Hey, what about shelters? Yeah. That's it? We're going to have to obviously up those just a smudge. And I'm going to have to see what up it mentions, but this is my general process. I do not like these mega dam cities here. This size is pretty good for a city. This size is great for a city. This monstrosity really shouldn't be there. Not next to its twin city over there. Clearly I've got some work to do on this map gen. Its code's been changed, modified, didified. We'll see what happens, but the purpose of this video is to test out my audio and video capacity, and we'll move on from there. I kids.